do it tonight. Call your mother and your father to let them know that you're dead. What the hell they should do? Say your prayers and beg for forgiveness. The reaper is rising and you're on the checklist. You can run, but you cannot hide. Your ending was closer and death is on your side. Your decision, your life has made it hard for you to survive. Count your chickens, accept your losses. You are the reason for the nails in your coffin. Shame, shame, I know your name.
What's up, everybody? Joe here from Podcast Rock City, and with me, Sonny Hollywood Pooney.
See how that goes?
All right, so what we're about to do right now is have a little talk about this young lady sitting across
This
the way.
Hollywood.
This Hollywood. I was about 17 years old in Atlanta, Georgia, on Channel 69. They would show wrestling from 7 p.m. till probably 2 in the morning, and Glow Wrestling would come on. I was flipping through, boom, I hit it, and I saw this young lady with her crimped hair and her bows, and I fell.
You don't want to know what he was doing when he saw you.
How old were you?
About 17.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I felt this
It
was
wasn't
my
new.
girl. Okay, flash forward. I'm at the Miami Cruise Fest.
Cruise Fest.
I'm sitting at the bar. Ryan wearing a shirt with her face on it. I look him across the bar and I go, "Hey, that was my girl." And he goes, "Joe, you know this is my lady, right?" I'm like, "No." I had no idea. About an hour later, you're walking down the hall. I walked up. You were getting ready to go in and watch a band or something.
Yeah.
I walked up for you. I was so excited to meet you. I'm wearing the shirt.
I love
Look
it.
at that beautiful woman. My girlfriend is right there. She absolutely she bought me the shirt.
Bless her heart.
So this
She's a
is
good girl. That's a keeper.
Jeannie Hollywood Fasson. Like
it.
Capone.
That's it.
That's awesome. It is so great to meet you.
You're so funny. I love you.
Okay, so we got a lot to talk about.
Yep.
Okay, so first thing is first. How did you get into professional wrestling? Is it like the TV show?
It's really close to the TV show. So yes, there was an audition. Yes, there was a lot of ladies with resumes and photos.
Right.
And you had somebody saying, we're going to do a TV show about wrestling. The audition, when they told me, they said it was going to be a sports show, but they didn't tell me what kind. I'm like, oh, I got this. This is easy. And they said wrestling. I'm like, I don't know anything about wrestling, but it's cool. I'm 22 years old. I'm fearless. I can do this. So when I got to the audition, to the actual training, the trainings were at night, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 7. I could do my day job and then go to this training. They said they needed 12 girls only. 12 girls to do a pilot. I was one of the ones that was the 12. Yeah. If you want to know exactly, they said Mondo Guerrero was our trainer, and he comes from a huge background of famous Guerreros. Yes. And he said, which one of you ladies can ram your head in the turnbuckle and land on your back? I raised my hand. I'm not a dummy. I'm thinking, I know I can't do it, but I'm going to raise my hand right away.
Right.
And David McLean, who was our producer, saw that and said, that, Jeannie, is why we picked you, because you weren't afraid to do it. I knew that you would be my first Glow girl. Then it was Americana, and then it was Lisa Moretti, who later is Ivory on the WWE.
Right. I remember.
He goes, you three were the girls that I had picked right away. And then the rest is history. I did 4 seasons with them.
All in Las Vegas.
All in Vegas.
Vegas.
So we were training in California.
So training. So what are they teaching you? Tumbling, wrestling
So
moves?
there are
Like, what do they do?
kind of. When I walked in, everybody was doing forward rolls, backward rolls, 3/4 rolls, learning how to land a certain way. Learning how to land backwards. So you have to do all that kind of preparedness. They don't listen, do
He's
they?
busy.
Yeah. They don't listen when you say, I'm going to be busy between this time and this time. Hello? That really was it. And I was so sore. So you don't know the muscles that you're using. And it doesn't matter how old you are. or how young you are. In here is where I felt it. I go to work, walking. Oh, I was so sore from learning.
So you were wanting to be an actress.
Yes, really.
And didn't know that it was going to wind up.
Right. I'd never been on television a day in my life or performed in front of an audience. So it was really scary for me because not knowing, we're always afraid of the unknown. So that first match that I did, I was like, oh my God. And once I kind of figured out who the character Hollywood was, and what do? We're bad guys, but we just can't be picking pockets. I mean, come on. What else do these characters do? I'm going to crimp my hair. I'm going to wear the corset. I'm going to wear the choker. I'm going to wear the gloves. I'm going to be like one of those chicks in the 80s videos. Remember those? I'm like, that's me, and it's going to be Hollywood.
Absolutely. How long did they immediately put you with Vine? Yes. Hollywood and Vine, obviously, that's iconic.
So they had 12 characters that they were matching our personalities up with, and I thought, either give me Tina and Ashley, give me maybe Americana, or give me Hollywood or Vine. And he said, Jeannie, you're going to be Hollywood. I'm like, thank God. Oh my God, I can do so much with her.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so were you in Son-in-Law?
Yeah, we mud wrestled in it. So the first 30 minutes.
Right.
So if you watch the Son-in-Law, the first 30 minutes, I had an audition. They wanted wrestlers, but then they said to me, well, actually, we need mud wrestlers. I'm like, we can do that too.
Heck yeah. That is so amazing. Me and my son love that movie.
Yeah.
Of course, you see the mud wrestling. Pauly Shore is there.
Pauly was so funny.
Oh, my God. And
he wasn't following a script. He was just spontaneous.
He got slung around in that mud. And then the big bunny girl.
Yeah, that was Mountain Fiji.
It was. Oh my God, that's true.
They hired me, and they go, we need 2 other girls. I'm like, well, let's get Lightning and let's get Mountain Fiji.
And then she body slams him and lays across him.
It is not easy to try to do those moves in the mud. Oh my God.
When Sonny and I wrestle in the mud, we do it in thongs.
We just fall in the mud. It's hard to get up.
You won't get to see that.
Yeah.
Sorry. You will not get to see that. But all right, so let's talk about now because we're on a strict time budget.
I know. Well, everybody is.
Let's talk about what you do now. Yeah, I follow you on Facebook.
So you see me making soap.
I see you making the soaps. Who made that soap cutter for you?
I know, right? Somebody named Bob Wood. I don't know.
It is amazing. I see you tighten up the strings.
Yeah, the strings. I have Ryan help me. They're guitar strings, like
right,
21s or 22s, and they have to be a certain.
Yeah, you hear the note when you pluck it.
I know what the note is. I'm like, I hear that note. Okay, now we're ready to cut the soap.
So you make your own soap.
I have been making that soap since before the pandemic, and who knew that this pandemic was going to help me sell soap, but it kind of did.
Right.
So
and you release one all the time. It feels like every week I see you. I'm just like Hollywood's cutting soap.
Oh my gosh. Well, my soap is now in the Nashville International Airport.
Is it really?
So, where are you guys from?
I'm from Atlanta.
So you had to go. Well, you probably drove.
I drove.
I drove too.
Yeah, you drove. So it's in the Nashville airport at a place called Nashville Jam Session. And as soon as you go through security, it is right there.
Where else can they get it if they want?
They can get it Hollywood Botanica with a K, or I have an Etsy site, or Nashville.
That's where you get the t-shirts at the
or
Etsy
NashvilleBotanica.com, or the Instagram. I have Hollywood Botanica or official Glow Hollywood.
Yeah.
All of,
That's awesome.
Yes. Thank
You
you
still
so
doing
much.
stunts?
Yeah, it's interesting that you said that because last week I was on the set here in Nashville, Tennessee on a Nicole Kidman movie. And her new movie is called Holland, Michigan. Holland, Michigan. I'm a stunt driver, actually.
Nice.
Wow.
And I'm still waiting for my check because it hasn't been quite 7 working days. But yeah, so when the stunts come, or if I am the perfect double maybe for somebody, because sometimes you get people that are.
How did this happen? How did you get into this?
So my girlfriend Cheryl Lightning, that played the character Lightning, started doing stunts back in the day. She's like, Jeannie, you need to get into this. Now, you know what? I should have got into it a long time ago, because the money that a union job pays is much different.
Sure, absolutely.
And you have residuals, so but I love it. So the more the merrier. And the stunt coordinator, Hiro Koda, Hiro, had done Stranger Things, Ozark. So he is a major stunt. Working for him is a very cool thing. So thank you, Hiro, for hiring me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we're down to just a few more minutes.
Yeah.
We gotta talk Kiss.
I love Kiss.
I know
so
you love
I love
Kiss.
Do
Kiss
you
way
love
before
Kiss?
I met Ryan.
Wow.
So in 7th grade, all the boys were wearing the Kiss belts and their shirts and the hats.
Yeah.
And I got into Kiss, and I knew I had, for my first album, it was Kiss Alive 2. When I met Ryan, I didn't know that he liked it as well, but I could tell him every single song on side 1, 2, 3, and 4.
When she says Ryan,
Ryan
she
Cook.
means Ryan Cook
Ryan Cook,
from Ace Frehley's band
Frehley
and like
and
50
Gene.
other bands.
We're not talking about Ryan right now.
We're
Yeah,
not talking.
Ryan.
Yeah,
no,
but
I know. And I actually I was making
But
it a
he's
point
such a
not to say his name at
great
all.
guy.
I'm with Hollywood,
Ryan,
not
I-
Hollywoods right
Ryan's
now.
good.
yeah, the Hollywood.
Woods.
It's so
So
awesome.
so I loved Kiss. I loved Aerosmith and Van Halen, one of my favorite bands. I just kind of wish I was a little bit younger so that I could have went to the Starwood to see Van Halen and to some of the bands that I love.
So you're a Roth girl, not a Hagar girl?
Oh, rock. Yeah, rock.
See, and the craziest thing is I remember seeing you on Kiss Cruise 1,
Yeah.
Kiss Cruise 2.
Yes.
Kiss, they played them, and never in a million years did I know
But this.
that's my girl right there. It's the funniest
Thank
thing.
you for loving our show.
I watched it every week, and it was right in the middle of all my other wrestling shows, and I watched it. And to be honest with you, some of the storylines were kind of serious.
They were serious, but we got away with a shit ton. Excuse me, but
That's
we
okay.
got away. Season 1 and 2 got away with all kinds of stuff. By the time season 3 and 4 came, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. You can't do. We did the Gestapo match.
I remember.
Remember that?
Yes.
Where we're looking like Nazis, and I'm trying to figure. I'm like, oh no. When we finished that at the Riviera Hotel, we lived at the hotel when we did the match. I came out and the diving board literally had swastikas on it. I'm like,
Oh my God.
I got really weirded out about that.
All right, let me ask you this.
Yes,
Do you keep up with professional wrestling now?
I try. Yes
try?
and no.
Okay. Well,
Billy Corgan's a good friend of mine. So he runs
NWA. Yes. Okay.
And my silk were also in his store, by the way.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it,
Yeah.
people. Pay attention.
There you go.
So before we go, I want to ask you maybe 5 or 6 questions.
Yep.
And here we go. You ready?
Rapid fire.
I'll try.
Rapid fire.
Oh.
Okay. Favorite Kiss record?
Destroyer.
Destroyer. Favorite member? Oh, I don't know if you can answer that, but favorite member?
I like Ace.
You like Ace.
Yeah.
Okay. How about
Well,
favorite?
if we're talking about old Kiss,
All Kiss.
Ryan Cook.
Right. Good. There we go.
Ace Frehley.
How about favorite meal?
Oh my God. I like steak.
Steak. Okay. Favorite sip drink or wine or favorite drink? Do you drink it all?
I do vodka tonic.
Vodka tonic.
Soda. Vodka soda.
Favorite TV show?
Gosh, that's hard. There's a lot. Right now, I like Your Honor.
Oh, that's
Your
a good show.
Honor is
I like
so
I
good.
haven't seen that
You got to
yet.
see
It's
it.
good.
But Breaking Bad, oh my God.
Yeah.
Hands down, Breaking Bad.
Let's see. Oh, good. We still got a minute.
Go.
Okay. Trish Stratus
Yes.
or Becky Lynch?
Oh, Trish is pretty. But Becky Lynch is really good. I like them both. That's
Oh.
hard. What do you like?
Oh, I'm a Trish guy.
Yeah, Trish.
But I tend to love the blondes.
Yep. Yep.
Except when I get dates.
There's your blonde.
Okay. Last book you read.
Oh, I hate reading books.
Really?
too.
My autobiography. I'm on the first draft just came.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, awesome.
Good for you.
No, I read that you were doing that.
Yes,
When
and
is it coming
That'll
out?
be out this year.
So okay, now that was fun. And since we got a second left,
My book.
you were also in the documentary about Mount Fiji.
Yes.
And that was very touching.
Oh yeah, that
See all the
documentary.
girls back together.
Yeah, that was really nice. We did that in 2017, and what that did is that Gingy Cohen from Orange is the New Black, when she saw that documentary, that is why they did the Glow Netflix. From that documentary, they're like, we're going to do Glow Netflix, and they did the show about our show. That's how that came about.
Well,
That's
that
great.
makes 100% sense, and
Yep.
we're out of time.
Perfect.
I want to tell you thank you very much. Like I
Thanks,
said,
Joe.
this was super.
Photo.
We're going to do a photo and a bunch of other stuff before you go. So, hey, you guys, make sure you buy the soap. Where they get the soap again?
HollywoodBotanica.com.
And go to the Etsy because the T-shirts kick ass.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Etsy.
We're gonna sew this one on my pillow
Hollywood merch.
so I can sleep on the pillow and put my head next to. I know I sound like a pervert, but I promise I'm not.
No. He is not very
we're,
nice.
we're out of here in 3, 2, 1. Peace.